over 2 weeks of calling for arrest of Nnamdi Kalu by the group Northern Consensus Movement. Today, the group are now calling, telling federal government to carry out forensic investigation of Nnamdi Kalu, demanding for sponsors of Nnamdi Kalu to be fished out and publish their names. The group also demanded for the protection of non-northerners in the south as they promise to protect southerners in the north. However, they also asked federal government to direct southern governors to pay compensation for those that lost their lives and properties during NSAS protest.
And today we are here again to address you on the development, what we consider as development so far. The Northern Consensus Movement, NCM, is an amalgamation of 75 economically inclined northern organizations. Gentlemen of the press, you may recall that about a fortnight ago, we had a press conference in which we declared Nnamdi Kanu wanted due to his instigative hate speech and activities of his proscribed IPOB and ESN terrorist organization. Today, we are here to congratulate the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, and all security agencies, the Attorney General of the Federation, and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, for the gigantic achievement that would go a long way in reducing the rate of insecurity, which led to a loss of lives and properties in Nigeria. We are also calling on the federal government not only to prosecute Nnamdi Kanu, but to also do a thorough forensic investigation on the sponsors of IPOB/ESN terrorist organizations, so as to bring them to face justice, as they are the true enemies of Nigeria. We also want to remind the federal government of our earlier request for compensation for victims of #NSAS protests. We request that the federal government should direct the state governors of southwestern state of Nigeria to pay compensation to the victims of Akinyele Shasha market killings and for the properties destroyed. We also urge the federal government to direct the southwest, south, and southeastern governors to equally pay compensation to all the families of victims who lost their lives and for the properties destroyed courtesy of the activities of Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and ESN terrorist organization. We affirm our belief in the continuity of Nigeria as one indivisible entity, and we are ensuring that the lives and property of other Nigerians resident in northern part of Nigeria remain solidly safe. However, we are unapologetically demanding a reciprocatory gesture. That is to say, we vow to protect the lives and property of non-northerners resident in northern Nigeria. We are also expecting that in return, the lives and property of northerners resident in other parts of Nigeria is also guaranteed. Here, the press conference is short and brief and direct. You've heard our demands. You've heard our requests. What were one, that we declared Nnamdi Kanu wanted a fortnight ago. By the special grace of God, the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria have been able to apprehend Nnamdi Kanu, and now he is in hand. So we are saying that it is not only about prosecuting Nnamdi Kanu. Prosecuting Nnamdi Kanu is just one aspect of it. But there are persons we believe that are sponsoring Nnamdi Kanu that is perpetrating this act. For things to go right, for peace to reign, for Nigeria to continue to be the way it should be, the government should intensify and do a forensic investigation of who are the sponsors of Nnamdi Kanu. It is very, very important. because those are the true enemies of the coexistence of Nigeria. They sponsor a very wrong thing. They are sponsoring secessionist agenda. They are sponsoring the killings and destructions of properties of innocent citizens of Nigeria. So which means Nnamdi Kanu is not alone in this. He has collaborators, he has sponsors. We are saying the government should fish out, do a forensic investigation and fish out who are the sponsors of Nnamdi Kanu, who are the people financing him, who are the people supporting him, either within or outside Nigeria. And after discovering that, we are requesting that the federal government make it public for every Nigerian to know who are the true enemies of Nigeria. We are equally demanding that the hashtag NSAS, as usual, we have said this before, we are repeating again, the hashtag NSAS protest that consumed the lives and property of Northerners, that we've made demands and put petition to the government, all government agencies across, be revisited and compensation be paid to victims of hashtag NSAS. Same to, we are requesting that the federal government direct the governors of South-South, Southwest and Southeast to pay compensation of those who lost lives and property during the Akinyele Chacha market killings, as well as the hashtag NSAS, as well as the IPOB and Eastern Security Networks activities across the South-South and Southeastern part of Nigeria. It is important that this is paid, even though we are aware that the Chief Emmanuel Owanyawu Committee has demanded for the list of those that have lost lives and property, so they are willing to compensate. But we are still insisting that that be done and be done immediately. We are also unequivocally saying that Nigeria is one nation with one destiny under God. We as Northerners are saying we are ready to continue to coexist with other Nigerians in the north. We are giving our words that we will protect lives and property of every non-northerner resident in northern part of Nigeria. We will do whatever it takes to make sure that their lives and property is secured and protected. Just like we are asking that also the lives and property of northerners in the eastern and the western and the southern part of Nigeria be also protected and guided accordingly. We are also saying that there should no longer be killings or destructions of lives and property of any innocent northerner, just like in the north, no southerner or easterner will face any harassment or intimidation by any individual or group of people or any association. This we put as demand before the federal government, and we are hoping and expecting that as soon as possible the government will act swiftly on this, so that the uprising, the unnecessary debate that is going on in this country in the name of whether secessionists or whatever will come to a kind of cease to exist by the grace of God. Press conference is signed by Arewa Traders Association, Amalgamated Cattle Dealers Association of Nigeria, Tricycle Riders and Owners Association, Gan Allah Fulani Development Association, Arewa Journalist Forum, ACSC Organization Initiative, Youth Reformation and Leadership Skills Development Foundation, Northern Parliament, Arewa Youth Organization, Environmental Health and Safety Awareness, Global Education Development Association of Nigeria, Northern People's Unity and Reconciliation Forum, Arewa Liberation Movement, Arewa Comrade Association, Arewa On Air Personality Forums, and others. All together 75 organizations. These ones have signed on behalf of all other organizations to make our position known, that just like we've made it before, we are still making it. We are reaffirming our position, and we will still continue to stand by our position, by the position that we are presenting. So, if there's a question, are also good Nigerians. We are of the belief that it's not every Igbo man that believe in the agitation of Nnamdi Kanu. You will recall that immediately after the announcement of the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, even from his own state, there were celebrations by the Igbos. And I know that across northern Nigeria, a lot of Igbos were celebrating the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. Also, in the eastern part, a lot of Igbos were celebrated the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. So that is to tell you that it is not every Igbo man that is interested or is inclined with the agitation or thinking or aspiration of Nnamdi Kanu and his proscribed group. So by that, it is our belief that his arrest will bring to bear, the agitation will go to the lowest of the law, because he is actually the instigator and the financier of that agitation. But other Igbos believe in Nigeria, believe in the existence of Nigeria, and they believe in the continuity of Nigeria. So they will no longer, those ones that were afraid because of his threat of he's going to slaughter them if they align themselves with anything that is not IPOB or Eastern Security Network, will now give a sign of relief that they are happy, they are out of that threat, and they are expressing their true opinion of being Nigerians and wanting to continue to be Nigerians, and for Nigerians to continue to exist as one nation with one destiny under God. Non-northerners residing in northern Nigeria. The same measure that we took when the hashtag NSAS and the Sasa killings got up and northern youth were agitated and were willing to go out to protest and start destroying lives and property, that we were able to manage them not to do it, stop them from doing it, and they listen to us when we say, please don't touch anybody, don't destroy anybody's property. We don't need to do that, because the ones that are in the north are not the ones that are destroying the lives and property of northerners. They are different people entirely. So don't touch them, don't do anything with them. We met just like we met here. These are 75 different groups of different northern organizations that constitute a block. It is the same procedure we follow in not making any easterner or southerner to have lost anything, or even to receive insult from any northerner. Is the same method we will apply to ensure that no life or property of any non-northerner is hindered, touched, destroyed, or bastardized or vandalized by any northerner. That is the measure we will take. On the issue of the federal government, it is a call that we have made. It is a call that we will continue to make. It is within our right as Nigerians to demand for our rights from the government. The government is the government of every Nigerian. So just because we are northerners does not mean if something is not going right on our own part, we will not complain. If the government can do for other parts of Nigerians, then the government should also do for us, because it is the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is not a one-sided government. So we have asked for, we are asking for, we will continue to ask for, we will continue to do a follow-up until our people are compensated accordingly. These things are divided into three, like I explained. First, the hashtag NSAS protest naturally is a responsibility of the federal government, because they paid all other people that were involved, or other part of Nigerians that were involved in the hashtag NSAS protest. So we are also demanding that northerners be paid the way others have been paid. One. The second aspect of it is the southwestern state governors, where the hashtag, the Sasha Akinyele market killings that followed through, and then a lot of northerners lost lives and property. We are asking that the federal government direct the governors of those states to pay compensation to to northerners that lost lives and property. Same goes to the eastern and the western, south governors, where due to the activities of IPOB and ESN, caused to the loss of lives and property of a lot of northerners, we are saying that the federal government direct the governors to also pay compensation. This is a balancing, and this is the right thing to do. We are not asking for too much. What we are asking for is within the constitutional provision of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that once anything is done that is not right, Nigerians have every right to air their voice, to explain and demand that their right be given to them. This is simply what we are doing.
Reacting to 100 million bounty promised to pay whoever that arrested Nnamdi Kalu, the group says.
Thank you very much. On the issue of the bounty that we place on Nnamdi Kanu, that whoever produces Nnamdi Kanu to us, arrest Nnamdi Kanu and present to us for onward delivery to security agencies for his continuous prosecution, we will pay 100 million. Underline that whoever so produced to us, and then we will now hand over to the security agencies. Fortunately for us, the security agencies themselves went and arrested Nnamdi Kanu. So they didn't bring Nnamdi Kanu to us. Yes. And in any case, it is the duty of the security agencies to get Nnamdi Kanu arrested. And they only did their job that the federal government of Nigeria is paying them for. So since they did their job that it is expected of them to do, that is why they are being paid by the federal government. We don't need to pay them any money because they have been paid. It is their duty. They only carried out their responsibility, which is the right thing for them to do. And that is why we congratulated them for doing their duty. They did the right thing, and the right thing is what is expected of them. So we are not paying security agencies any money. They did their job for which they are paid for. That was why the federal government of Nigeria employed them. That is what is expected of them, and they did what is expected of them. We congratulate them for doing their job. We hope they will be as swift as they did when we put our demand on Nnamdi Kanu on any issue that had to do with security challenges in Nigeria. We congratulate them once again. We will continue to encourage them. We will continue to encourage the government in doing the right thing. We are law-abiding citizens. We believe in law and order. We do what we think is right. We follow the procedure. We try as much as we can to make sure we did not breach any law in doing anything that we are doing, because we are law-abiding. We believe in Nigeria. We believe in the coexistence of Nigeria. We will continue to support the continuity of Nigeria by all means and at all costs. We are Nigerians, and we will remain as Nigerians. If you want to, because if you were the one or any other individual in Nigeria that arrested Nnamdi Kanu and bring to us, we would have given that money to you. But that when he was arrested, he was not brought to us in any case. He was taken because they did their job. We were trying to also come as Nigerians, law-abiding Nigerians, to assist in getting him to hand over to them. They got him themselves. So we don't need to give them anything. All we need to do is to congratulate them. That shows their professionalism. That shows that they are well trained to do their job. That indicates that they know what is right and they have done the right thing. We are encouraged by their performance. We'll continue to encourage them to do more. And Nigerians are happy with what they did.
Reacting to the kidnap of school children, the group called and says,
yes, we are northerners, and the issues that are coming up is coming up from the northern part of Nigeria. We, in our own capacity, what we are doing is reaching out to the government agencies with advice and suggestions on how best we think, if followed, will assist in reducing the security challenges that we are having in Nigeria today. Most especially we that are from the northern Nigeria, the security challenges is been bedeviling northern Nigeria. So we've done our own best. We are still doing. We are writing and suggesting on how best we think, if done, will assist in reducing the security challenges. Some of us were privileged to be part of the security arrangement either in the past or thereabout. And a lot of us, because of our business, have also come across one security challenge or the other. That gave us the opportunity to be able to sit as a body, think, look at the north as northern Nigeria, look at the security challenges we are facing in northern Nigeria, discuss this critically, and also come up with suggestions which we've presented the government and will continue to present. For this question that you've asked, we've had committees across the states. What we did is to reach out to the people that are concerned directly. Just like you see, we are demanding for the compensation of the loss of lives and property, and you heard the organizations that are here, the Fulani Gan Allah Development Association, Ariwa Traders, the Tricycle, the Amalgamated Cattle Dealers, and all of us. You hear various environmental organizations here, educational aspect of organizations are here, health are part of what we are doing. The media is part of the journalist forum. So every aspect of Nigerian life is part of what we are doing, but from the northern part of Nigeria. So we are discussing the security challenges and the problems on a daily basis. We are also coming up with what we think is the solution of this very problem, and we will be making a final presentation both to the federal government and the chairman of Northern Governors Forum and the chairman of Northern Traditional Councils Forum, as well as the speaker of Northern House of Assemblies Forum. We've already gathered our position. We are finalizing on that, and we're making a formal presentation of what we think is the possible way out to the present security challenges bedeviling the northern Nigeria. NG had their own vision and way of thinking and what they think is the right thing to be done. We as a group have our own vision, we have our own mission, we also have a way that we think is the right way to go. If you remember, I was the first to make the declaration that the North is ready for separation. That was when there was a meeting of Afenifere, Ohaneze Ndibo, and the Arewa's Elders Council. I made the declaration that Northern Nigeria is now ready for separation. But that does not mean that we want to be separated. It is only when the center can no longer hold, then everybody can go his way. We don't have problem with that. But for as long as the center can hold, we think the best way to go in Nigeria is through dialogue. Dialogue. We are Nigerians. This is why we keep on saying we are Nigerians. We believe in Nigeria. We believe in the continuous existence of Nigeria. So the best way to go is first, let's dialogue. Let's the government consider the possibility of bringing every possible Nigerian together, different groups, different tribes, different religion, different organization. Bring everybody together. Let's sit and discuss Nigeria. Let's discuss the problem of Nigeria. Let's try to find a solution to Nigeria's problem. I can tell you, Nigeria's problem is surmountable, and as Nigerians, we can solve our problems by our own self. We don't need anybody's intervention. So, a call for referendum is still what we are saying. It's all about dialogue. If you say referendum, you're talking about coming to discuss. We have earlier called for that Nigeria should come and sit on a round table and discuss Nigeria. So if it is just different ways of addressing the issues, while they are saying it should be referendum, we know, that was why we said what we are doing is within the context of the Constitution of Nigeria. We are aware that the Constitution of Nigeria 1999 does not provide for referendum. So since the Constitution does not provide for referendum, there's no point for us to be asking for what the Constitution did not recognize. That was why we said there can be dialogue. We call for dialogue, they call for referendum. We call for what we know is constitutionally approved, while they look at it the other way. In either way, what we are all saying is we believe in Nigeria, let Nigeria continue to exist, but we can discuss Nigeria and discuss Nigeria's problem, and I think once that is done, we will also find a solution to the problem that is bedeviling this country. Nothing is above God, and nothing is above government.
Gbemiga Olamikon reporting for GTV Africa.